Wow.
Cheers. Bergaya tuh.
Hey, so out here in the Bali, and they're doing the cleaning. Epic. Oh. So they clean all the trash, and they go through it all here. Very good. Alright, thank you guys.
Okay.
So I love coming to Southeast Asia and just seeing the gratitude. All these people just working up and it's out for a bit of a morning walk. Man, I love it. I love it, man. Being carved up, not being hungry, being able to just focus and just be fully present in the moment because you've got enough sugar in your system. You're not like, I'm fucking hungry, just keep walking. I got time for that stuff. People in the gutters or whatever. Hey, and then it's like, it's just, yeah, it's very good to learn and see how different people live. And those guys, they would earn about $8 to $10 a day Australian, and it's dusty, hot work, potentially dangerous. And especially if you're in those drains and a king cobra's in there and you don't see it, then king cobra bites in the ball sack, you ain't gonna be pretty. So I just love traveling. What does it feel like to travel the world? It feels bloody awesome. And I've been traveling since 2001 internationally with my bicycle, and so you just get to see all different walks of life. And being carved up and hydrated and well rested means you can fully enjoy and immerse yourself, go in deep into your environment. And the reason why I talk so basic, I don't get into all tech jargon and verbios, is because my audience is very international and I respect that. So I try and keep my language very basic and simple and easy to understand. But yeah, it's just in the shade here for a second. Oh, so this is Kuta Beach, Bali. Actually, this is German beach, Bali, on the island of Bali in Indonesia. But I think, what does it feel like to travel the world? It is fantastic. It makes me appreciate how good a city Adelaide really is. And as being a world traveller for over 2 decades, I would say that Adelaide is the city to live in the Western world. But if Adelaide did not exist, then I would live in a heartbeat here in Southeast Asia, just bouncing around. All right. If you're on a budget, Southeast Asia is amazing. I hear good things about Africa. I've never been to Africa though. That's one country I've been to. India, etc. Great places, but Southeast Asia, hard to beat, hard to pass up. So I do recommend people travel, and I recommend coming to Southeast Asia. It is a killer place. And if you're looking for a Western city to live, for me the pick would be Adelaide, eastern suburbs, but it is very expensive. All right, it's if you want to pay rent, it's very expensive. If you want to be homeless, then no worries. And you can be homeless easy. You can be homeless easy anywhere in the world. You can be homeless, maybe except for Antarctica. But any warmish climate, it's very, very easy to be homeless. You know, it's like even here in Bali, you can just sleep on the beaches. There's so much vacant blocks here. You can just set your swag out. You know, and as long as you're polite and chill, no one's gonna care. No one's gonna care. So it's, yeah, you can be on a shoestring budget here and that'd be totally fine. So you don't need a lot of money to travel the world. You need your air tickets, some insurance, and a few dollars a day for food and water. Accommodation you don't even need to worry about. It's free. You know, the world is free to sleep on a beach. All right, the beaches are always open. Okay, just make sure you're above the crocodile line. There's no crocodiles here. All the sharks ate them. The pythons. But seriously, it's so cheap to travel worldwide, but people make it all complex and stuff. And I've done it. I've slept on the beaches here in Asia. You know, I've been dead broke. I used to collect welfare money, save it up, and then go and live in Asia. Okay, I know what it's like to be on the broke line. But then you come to Asia, and you're like, damn, I ain't broke. You know. And it's good to be broke though. It's good to be broke because being broke helps you simplify your life, and it's good to have fuck all money. It's good to live hand to mouth, and it makes you appreciate. Like just before, I was in a shop, and there's this older lady. She was probably about 80, ish. Hard to tell with Asians because they just age so well with the dark skin. And I'm gonna guess she's probably 80ish. Yeah, most of her teeth were gone, and she was just like, hey, and she just waved at me. She didn't ask me for money or anything. I could tell she was, maybe a bit destitute. She was collecting cans and recycling, and just, looking a little bit, just having a bit of a breather. And so I went in there, and I was like, I'm not gonna give her money, but I'm gonna get her a 5 kilo bag of rice. Maybe she wants it, maybe she does. If she doesn't want it, someone else will. So I bought the rice in the shop, came back out, and I said, how you going? And I said, what do you like? And her face lit up so much, it lit me up. All right, I couldn't help but get a buzz of like, damn, she's got gratitude. All right, and it just gave me a spine tingle down the back of my neck, hair just like, she was a 5 kilo bag of rice, man, lit her up. And I did a little experiment. I walked around the corner, and then I sort of popped my head around the corner. She's still fucking smiling. All right. And then this guy next to her, this guy gave me the rice, and she's holding up. She's like, yeah, she's celebrating a 5 kilo bag of rice. That's winning in life. If you can celebrate a 5 kilo bag in life,